If the damaged area goes through the deck, you must build and place a form to hold the concrete mixture. Make sure that the surrounding concrete and the steel bars are in good condition. If steel bars must be replaced, consult your maintenance engineer. Use wood to build the framework. Place the finished framework on top of the deck, centering it around the hole. Then, grease the wooden form with linseed oil. This will permit the new concrete to be free from the wooden form. Place the greased form on the bottom part of the bridge deck. Use a ladder if the bridge is accessible from under the bridge deck. If you cannot get to the underside of the bridge, build the form in sections. Slip each section between the steel bars to the bottom part of the bridge deck and attach them to the framework. The form should be properly wired and tied to the wooden framework. Center the wooden bar that holds the wires so that the concrete can be poured easily. Step 4. Prepare the concrete. Usually, the concrete is made with high, early strength cement, so the bridge can be opened to traffic sooner than with regular cement. If not available, you can use regular Portland cement. Do not mix the concrete too far in advance, because it will set up very quickly. Also, use only washed angular aggregate, clean sand, and clean water. Be sure to check with your supervisor for proper proportions of cement, aggregate, sand, and water, as well as the use of special curing additives if needed. Step 5. Place and finish the concrete. To start, pre-wet the hole to make a tighter bond between the old concrete and the new concrete. Place the concrete in controlled layers so that the mix covers the exposed area without air gaps. Use your shovel to work the concrete carefully around and under the reinforcing steel and into the corners to eliminate voids. Use a trowel to finish the surface of the repair. It should be level with the existing deck surface. Check the surface with a straight edge. Use a broom to texture the surface. Drag it lightly in the same direction as the surrounding concrete surface. Lay a damp cloth over the patch to promote proper curing of the concrete. If a high, early strength cement or a special curing additive is used, cure the patch at least 2 or 3 hours before opening the area to traffic. Otherwise, it will take 3 to 4 days for the patch to dry properly. At this time, clean the hand tools so that the concrete will not harden on them. Step 6. Clean up the work area. Start while the patch is curing. Sweep all loose material into piles. Dispose of this material at a site approved by your supervisor. Load all tools, equipment, and unused material back on the truck. Check the patch to make sure the cloth remains damp. Check the patch. When the patch is cured, remove the cloth and framework before opening the repaired area to traffic. Step 7. Remove the traffic control devices. Pick them up in the reverse order of their placement. Let us review the partial depth and the full depth hole repair procedures for concrete bridge decks. Step 1. Place the traffic control devices. Follow approved procedures to make the work site safe while the repairs are being performed. Step 2. Inspect the damaged area and mark the limits of the repair. Mark your limits 5 to 7 centimeters beyond the damaged area in good concrete. Step 3. Prepare the hole. Cut along the marked edges. Break up and remove damaged portions of concrete. Clean the exposed reinforcing steel and remove any loose material. If you are repairing a full depth hole, build and place the form. Step 4. Prepare the concrete. Do not mix it too far in advance because the concrete will set up very quickly. Step 5. Place and finish the concrete. Place the concrete in controlled layers. When you finish, place a damp cloth over the patch to promote proper curing. Step 6. Clean up the work area. Sweep all loose material into piles and dispose of that loose material properly. Step 7. Remove the traffic control devices. Pick them up in the reverse order of their placement. Follow these procedures for repairing concrete bridge deck holes to ensure long-lasting repairs.